please, just let me explain myself. I know what you're thinking, but there's a good reason as to what happened. Everyone was dabbing left and right. I had no other choice, alright? I was pretty much pressured. Cheese was like, if you don't dab, I'm gonna fuck your ass right fucking now. And I was like, okay, that's not even that bad. But then I dabbed anyway, so... Okay, so these last few months were actually pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. And I wanna take you through it as to how it started. So... I was informed about Break the Record quite a long time ago, but at that point they weren't sure if they were gonna do 70 star or 120 star. So I was like, let's just do my own shit. And then in August, Adonal said, yeah, do you wanna join 70 star Break the Record? And I was like, not really. I will be busy with school in 2 months and I don't think I'll be able to play much. So what it boils down to, I was already pretty scared about my performance back then. What I mean is getting exposed by Ouija and Benji. They have been popping off these last few months with insane paces, and I was thinking, what if people are gonna say stuff like, oh, he's not actually that good? Admittedly, it's been hard to accept that I've been falling behind. It's not too easy to keep up with all the movement tech and stuff. On top of that, I've had such high expectations going into the event. Like, I've had World Record for so long now, I've been somewhat actively trying to derust and improve my time, so what if I get bought by people that don't even run the category? All in all, saying no, I feel like that was just an excuse to not join in the event, that I couldn't participate because I don't have any time. I should have known that I could organize myself a lot better and then it would work out anyways. Like, there's no reason to instantly drop out. Like, I'm good at 70 star and I could still perform well, even if I would play like shit, I feel like. But I was just so afraid of losing that I didn't even want to join in the first place. Thank God to GTM and Zufi though, they were just like, bro, you gotta join. Like, you have to. I don't know how they even knew that I wasn't gonna join, but come on, please join. I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. So the next day, I decided that, yeah, they're probably right, I should definitely join, and it's good money. I mean, I'm gonna win some money and that's gonna help me with paying rent and such, so I decided to mail Adonal back and he was like, yeah, now it's already like kinda not really working out, we already sent out all the invitations, so fuck you, pretty much. You have to understand that back then they still considered ESA to be a live event, so I would have missed out on like meeting everyone. Ouija, Cheese, Zufi, I would have just been at home, shitting myself. And I didn't want to do that. Like, the day after I said no, I instantly regretted that. That was that. I was like, shit, what have I done? Now I can't even join at all anymore, and I was freaking out because of that as well, which was even more stress. Why am I stressing? Why am I stressing about everything in life? But I digress. It ended up being online, but that doesn't matter for the time being. I thought, shit, I'm gonna miss out on meeting people. Even though Adonal wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to join since he already sent out invitations, I still decided to derust 70 stars slowly. I was thinking maybe I could still beat my time, and it would be better to prepare early enough anyways, so as I mentioned earlier, I should just organize myself better, and that's exactly what I ended up doing. I decided to not play as much and also focus on moving, getting settled in and all that. So during the time of August, September, maybe beginning of October, I was still playing somewhat consistent, not nearly as much as I used to be, but I still got some paces going, which is really nice. I got some world record paces into Tippy that I choked like an idiot, but what can you do? I was not ready for that. I think my gameplay was kinda on point. I was focusing a lot on consistency because strats didn't really work out. I played around with a couple of new strats like the long jump bully strat, but all of them didn't really work out. For some reason I couldn't nail them in runs at all. Everything was just so hard. So what it boiled down to was me dropping everything and just doing the strats that I'm used to, so I would know that I would at least play somewhat well in the event. But yeah, during all that time I was still like just doing my own shit, trying to stay consistent, so I didn't do too much YouTube content as well, which, sorry about that. As I was dealing with moving stress, which was so fucking, it was so annoying to find something. But that's a topic for another video. Moving to October, I took some time off from runs and streaming to just get done with the move. And I think that was a really good idea. It gave me some time to get settled in a little bit. But then also the next week, school started. Break the record would be like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And I had to get settled in school. My apartment still looks like crap. I have to get all these lessons done. And I think I neglected streaming and runs a little bit. In hindsight, it wasn't even that bad. Like, I came back to streaming 2 weeks after I moved, I think, to do runs, and I still, maybe a week after, but I still got a pace into Tippy, even after not playing that much, which is kind of absurd. I used to always think you need to play consistent in order to get a lot of runs going on record pace, but that's not even the case. Like, you don't need to play every day, every week, every single hour of the minute. Now we're getting really close to the event, right? I should feel consistent. I've been getting paces and I don't even need to play that much. And no, Friday before the event started, a week earlier, is when I started to really stress about the event. I thought, damn, my controller feels like shit. What is this? It feels like the stick moves around in the bowl and the angles are messed up because of that. And I ended up testing my controller with the whatever it is on the EverDrive. Turns out it was complete garbage. And I played with that. How? So we're entering the last week before Break the Record and my controller is shit. But thank God, Design64. While I was doing that stream, Design64 was in my chat and he was like, damn, I got some spare parts that I can just send you. I was like, what the fuck? This problem just occurred and you're ready to send me replacement parts? Alright dude, sign me up, bruder. So the weekend passes, Zion got the package ready and sent me the replacement parts, but before they arrive, I still did one day where I decided to stream and do runs, and it didn't really go that well. I'm just gonna read you this tweet real quick. Did no reset run so that I wouldn't be too rusty tomorrow for stream. I guess I just played offline then. My thoughts right now. I've been taking Break the Record presentation too lightly. Handling school and speedrunning is too much. Massive headache, played like shit. I have to schedule myself better this week. Massive oof. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too well. I was freaking out. I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm just not playing well and I don't know why. Friday bad runs, Monday bad runs, and I'm just like, shit, I'm gonna lose this event. I'm gonna underperform. Ever since that Friday, I just couldn't stop thinking about Break the Record and homework. So it's like, how am I handling all this stuff at once? How can I finish homework, keep up with family and relationships as well, and then still play good? I feel like it was just too much to handle and I didn't really have the time for it all. I think getting all these thoughts were the reason why I played so bad. There was just too much on my mind to think about. Even when I was playing Mario, I just couldn't focus on the game, I think. So for the rest of the week, from the Monday on, I just decided to schedule myself better, finish my homework so that when the event occurs, I can 100% just focus on the event. I mean, that's a good solution, but at the time I still decided to stress eat. I ate so much candy. So yeah, I was constantly stressing about the event. I was just wishing that it was over, and for some reason I put every other runner. I kept comparing myself to them. I think that's normal for competition, but like I put all of them on such a high pedestal, and I was just thinking they're a lot better than me, which didn't make things better at all. To make things worse, the next day I woke up with flu-like symptoms like a sore throat, headache, nose being runny. So everything just happened at once, and I don't know, maybe I also got sick because it was just too much for me to handle. Maybe it was just stress that made me really sick. But yeah, that Tuesday, luckily the controller parts arrived and I was able to fix my controller. Zine just sent me a 10 out of 10 module. I don't think I've ever had such a good stick before. Now, this might not tell you a whole lot of how good the angles actually are, but trust me, green equals good. So I switched out everything except my brew gears and the steer stick. This didn't completely fix the control stick though, so I also switched out the brew gears for OEM gears, and voila, all green. And now I have a proper stick. So all I had to do was get through the classes, finish as much homework as possible, and also adjust to my new controller. So I tried to really schedule every day so that I could get as much out of every day that I could possibly get. And it was really easy to neglect other stuff, but I just had to prioritize school as well as break the record, I think. The Thursday I was finally able to start feeling more chill. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna play this. I shouldn't think too much about stuff. I should just do the thing and think about it after the fact, after it happens, so that I can just perform and not think about anything else. All I have to do is perform. And coping like that kind of helped me to just get through the stress and feel more chill. It's just, yeah, I don't have to think about anything else. I should just play. That was kind of what was calming me down a lot. And then the event happened. Going into break the record, my game plan was to just finish as many runs as possible. I think that's the best thing you can do for the event, or for such an event. That's also why I decided to focus on consistency rather than movement. Every day in the morning I just decided to not do any schoolwork or anything that needs too much energy. And I think that was the best thing, so that I could preserve all my energy for the whole event. I had to play Mario for like 8-9 hours, so I needed to be ready, I felt like. All I did was like cook a meal each day. I was not ready to play with my controller when the event happened. A couple of angles were really whack, but I also thought that during day 1 I can just get used to the controller. Which then, day 1, I played like dog during the no reset.
He's got it this time. And he goes, nice. Going the secrets there.
DDBY ever going for the backup on the bird? I think his bomb exploded. That was strange.
I ended up getting a 50. I was hoping to get at least a 48 like some of the other guys. Like Benji almost got a 47 even. And then after a couple of hours everyone else already got 47s, and I did get really scared seeing that everyone got a 47 before me, but not for long. I definitely noticed that my controller was feeling off. Sometimes it was like really hard to move the control stick. It was feeling really tight. Zion gave me another advice that I should just loosen the screw a little bit, which I also did then. So I was playing around with that, just trying to figure out how my controller feels the best. Sometimes it was too tight, then it was too loose, and it felt like it was getting stuck in specific angles and all that stuff. But either way, I somehow managed to still achieve my goal. Day 1 during the whole event, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a sub 4730. And then I will be pretty happy, I think, with my performance. And I ended up getting a 47.26 on the first day of the event, which was like such a confidence boost, man. It's like, damn, this is amazing. Day 2 started out pretty I got a 48. Like, that's when my controller felt weird all day. So I tried to fix that, readjusting the inside a little bit, and then also trying to get the screw to not be too loose or too tight. Once it seemed like I fixed it, I got paces. I was actually playing super well. I got 2 world record paces together with Ouija the same day. We both got paces so far into the run at the same time. That's just insane.
DDBY has the community best TDC. He is a master of this stage. And the downside is, any mistakes will surely show up in that time loss. It's not like you have an improvable goal.
Oh my god.
And that was so scary.
Oh my god, and the camera angle.
So generous.
Wow, beautiful backup.
Look at the recovery though.
Alright, more of these time moving stars. Oh!
We do with
Yeah, the bad long
slide.
jump angle. Look at that shake of the head. I don't know. I mean, he's gotten the hard ones done, unless he wants to go for moving reds. This is a very difficult strat that saves about 2.5 seconds, which means if you see the clock, it's not moving, everything's stationary. And that's usually how we do red coins, but if you do it while the clock is moving, you can save the time that you would have saved waiting for the clock to turn to stop time. So, oh this is scary.
Might have to go for it. He's lost a bunch of time for TC100, and he lost time for Nat. And I'm sure he's gonna know if he needs to do it or
another
not.
shake of the head. I think he's gonna risk it.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know. It depends if he wants world record or event PB. Because I don't know, world record's not guaranteed. Even with
it's the
you have to
rest.
have a perfect ending.
He pretty much needs a perfect ending now
Yeah.
to have a chance.
Time stop for red
And he's
coins.
going
No-
for it.
Yeah, there's no stop here. It's just time for red coins.
Barely missing these platforms as they swing back and forth. He's looking good. He's
Beautiful!
looking good. Ground pound.
What?
That's what we like to see. The D whatever special. World record is still possible
Peace
by
out,
3
Mario.
seconds.
It's there. Coming out of TTC. Minus 4.62 right now.
46. 46. 46. Let's
Yeah,
get
come
one.
on,
This will be the
46.
second ever 46.
Right,
The only
we-
one that's ever happened is the world record, and that was over a year ago.
You can save time on the stairs.
You can lose a lot of time on the stairs. Don't jinx it.
You could.
Actually-
You could.
Do jinx it.
No, the stairs every time.
All right, he's gotta do Manimo.
D whatever's on the final stage. We're gonna
Yeah,
do
main screen.
main screen D whatever right now. We'll
This
keep
is
you
Manimo
updated
right
on
here, that
Ouija.
elevator. All right, that sets him up. He's gotta hold it down though. There's another elevator cycle at the end that he needs to make to be on 46 pace. This is the right side triple jump wall kick. And he's missed it! That's the world record gone just like that. It was a really, really good attempt.
Oh, but he's still gonna improve
it's so
his time.
difficult
Yeah.
to play in it because you need to be right on the edge for it to work. All right, let's see it though. Second time. And that's...
Oh, man.
Oh, that's gonna actually kill the event PB.
My stick felt wobbly on one of the record paces. Well, at that point, I don't know if it was nerves or if it really was just the stick. I'm not too sure at all. But it was amazing reading the chat. There was like so many spinners. I love that. I was so satisfied. I was like, yeah, I'm getting world record tomorrow. I was so confident. I was so excited to play the next day. I was like, yeah, I'm smashing this shit. And then the next day rolled around. I didn't sleep too well. I woke up with a headache. I felt like I was way too excited, so I didn't sleep too much. It was hard to even fall asleep the day before. I woke up tired and nervous, but also really excited as well. I was like, damn, I can't wait until this starts. I was playing so well yesterday. And then when it started, it was like, I was stuck in lobby a lot. And it really got to me. I don't think I finished any run up until the very end where I got the 47-6-19. I don't think I finished any run before that run. So I didn't play well at all. But I was like, yeah, for sure I'm gonna win with that time. There's no way anyone beats this time. It's way too good. The last run I was allowed to do during the event, I couldn't even finish because bad. So that 47-19 was the best time I got during the event. I generally got quite a lot of 47s and a lot of the top times during the event. With that 47-19, I was like, yeah, maybe I can win with this, but I was also still really scared that anyone was gonna bot me. So I was thinking maybe Ouija is gonna bot me. He was playing really well as well the day before. He could definitely get a better time than me. But then Benji just decided to go apeshit. I've literally never seen anyone get that many paces, that many hot paces going into upstairs, one after another. And then the last one of the day, literally, I was shitting my pants. I was in a call. I should not talk like that. So I was in call with the boys and watching the run, and it was just insane to see Benji play that well. I was like, shit, is he gonna actually beat my time in his last attempt? I was pretty scared to get exposed like that in the last minute, I'm not gonna lie. That was insane. That was such a good run. Some of you might already know what happened at the end of that event, and it's... I don't know how to put it, it's just sad. Seeing Benji choke made me feel so awkward for getting the first place. He was still on it up until the very end, up until the bits throw. He was still able to beat me. It just felt really weird to still win despite not really doing anything. I was just sitting and watching. And yeah, it made me feel bittersweet about winning. Like, on the one hand, I'm obviously happy that I won. I played so consistent the whole event. But on the other hand, Benji just had the fucking god run. He was playing so well and choked, and I was like, that's so sad. So I was, left me with a really weird feeling that, yeah, I can't really put into words too well right now. But yeah, that's how I won the event. I was stressing so much about performance. If you saw my Twitter, you probably saw the kind of tweets I was putting out. I was so sad that I'm just glad it's over and that I won and that I can move on to the next category. I feel like I'm finally kind of free from grinding 70 star. I've been grinding out consistency for so long now, and it feels like my movement really hit like its peak because of that. I haven't improved my movement in a long ass time, so now that I'm kinda kind of in a good spot to like let 70 star go. I can finally focus on something else and hopefully get better. But after seeing Ouija and Benji play so well and getting so many 24 fire Cs compared to me, I was like, damn, I really gotta work on my movement once I come back to 70 star. And that's pretty much the plan. Once I come back to 70 star, I'm gonna try my best to get better movement. Before all of that happens, I just want to do 120 star though. I think it's time to do something else, and I'm so excited to finally do 120 star. I've been excited to do 120 star like ever since Liam came back. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. I don't know how well I will do, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed me rambling about how much dumb shit was in my head. So, thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Bye.